guys, so I'm back. So like I said, we're going to review 3 different mixers. So the first one, well, I don't know, I guess we could start with this one. So this one is called the Kitchenaid 4.5 quart tilt head stand mixer, and this is the classic. It has the steel bowl without a handle, and these are the attachments that it comes with. But you guys will be able to see because I'm going to take everything out of the box and go step by step. The second one we're going to review is the Kitchenaid 5 quart tilt head stand mixer. This one comes with the metal bowl, but it has a handle on it, and this is the 5 quart. Okay, and these are the attachments that it comes with. Now this one is the Artisan. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. This is the Artisan, and this one is the Classic. So as you can see, so far they have smaller quart size. This one is a smaller quart size for the Classic, and this one is just one more quart, well, a half a quart larger. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we are going to review the Professional 600 series, and this one is the one that can roll up and down. The bowl can roll up and down, and like I said, I'm going to take everything out of the box so we can see. Oh, this is 14 cups, so I don't know how many quarts that. Oh, 6 quart. So 6 quarts, see? 6 quart capacity. So you got 6 quarts, 5 quart, and 4.5 quart. Okay? All right, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to start with this one, the 4.5 quart Classic, and I'll be back. Okay. So I'm running the show by myself. I don't have anyone to help me record, so I will be doing this by myself. So I'm not going to be in the shop. Okay. I decided to pull it out like this because this stuff is heavy. So remember, this is the one we're doing first. This is the Classic. Alright, here we go. It seems so little, doesn't it? Okay. So, that's all you get in the box. Oh, and you get this bowl. Like I said, it does not have a handle on it. You get your warranty and your manual, the bowl, this attachment, this is the whisk, this is, I know this one's for the bread, I don't know what this one is for, I have to look at it. But yeah, so that's what you get. Now I'm going to turn it on because I want to see what it sounds like. Okay, so this one seems pretty easy to just put the bowl in and out. See that? Okay. So I'm going to plug it up. That sucker is heavy. The head is heavy on it. Oh my goodness. I have to cut this off the plug. This comes on the plug. So I'm going to cut that off. Ooh, girl! Okay, so that was my light. Okay, so this is one side of the mixer, and you can see that it says Classic, and it has 10 speeds, so it's off, stir. Let's see if you can see that. Wait. Okay. Stir. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So those are the speeds. Okay. And what I did was I just took some water and I put it in the 4.5 quart bowl. And I'm just going to mix it in so we can get a feel of the sound, how loud it is when it's mixing. And like I said, this head is very heavy when it tilts back. So I have the whisk attachment on it. And it's not hard to lock the bowl into place. So you put the head down, and then on the other side there's a lock. I'll show you guys that later, but I'm going to lock it in place. And then we're going to turn it on so you can hear how loud the mixer is. Okay. Here we go. This is stir. So let's just pretend like this is some milk. I don't know. You're mixing milk. I don't know why we would mix milk, but whatever. So now we're going to go to 2. And you see how it's... I didn't fill the bowl up, but you know, almost. Now we're going to do 4. I don't know if it's too much liquid in there. Let's see what happens when we get to 6. And this is 275 watts. See that? I'm going to get my camera wet. Now we're gonna go to 8. I don't know if it can take it, but because the water might splash out the bowl, but let's see. Oh girl. It doesn't come with like a splash guard or anything, so this goes to show you can't really fill the bowl up too high because the water will splash out. I don't know if I should go to 10, guys, but all right. Ooh. Okay, let me turn that down. Okay, so the water started to splash at, I guess, about 6. Started to get a little crazy. So, you hear how loud it is. It's not too bad. Okay, so let me turn it off. Okay, so what I have noticed is that this is the black, the classic onyx or whatever color, and you can already see the fingerprints, and that's just for me taking it out of the box. So it does pick up a lot of fingerprints very easily. So this would look greasy in the kitchen to me. I would constantly be wiping this down. I could see me just wiping it down because I wouldn't want to see the fingerprints. That would get on my nerve. So it's not very loud. And like I said, you're getting the instruction manual, and you're getting the warranty, and this little thing here that says wash your hands. Hand wash only. Can you see that? Okay, my camera wants to act crazy. And then these 2 attachments. So I'm gonna put these on. I just want to see how it sounds if I mix with these 2 attachments. I'll be right back. Okay, I just thought about it. I want to show you guys how it is to take the attachment off, if it's hard or if it's easy. So you just push up and twist, and it comes right off. So we'll put this one on. Okay. Nope. Oh, okay, here it is. You have to line it up, and then push up. There you go. Okay. So now that's what we're gonna push up. And we don't need to do this one because this is just for the bread. So, okay. So let's see how easy it is to take the bowl out with the liquid in it. That wasn't too bad. Let me turn it around so you can see the other side. This sucker is heavy. You don't have to worry about this going anywhere. So you can see here, that's the lock switch. That locks the head into place. Okay, so this is the classic 4.5 Kitchenaid mixer with the 3 attachments. These are the 3 attachments that it comes with. And you saw how it sounded when it was going. Okay, I'll be back with the Artisan. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this one is 275 watts. Okay, guys, I just wanted to do a walk around of this machine one more time. So this is how it looks. And this is the back. The lock. Let me show you the front. And you can take this, comes off. I don't know how you take this thing. Oh, okay. So you just unscrew this. And then that comes off and you can put your extra attachments in there. Because this thing takes a lot of attachments, which is pretty awesome. So there you go. Just screw that back on. And this is how it looks. The bowl, 2 attachments. This is the cord. Pretty thick. Okay. Okay, guys, next up is the 5-quart Artisan. So I'll be back after I take it out the box. Well, actually, yeah, it's easier for me to just take it out. Okay, guys, I'm back. So like I said, this is the Artisan, and it has 10 speeds as well. This one is 325 watts. Let's see. And let's turn it around so you can see the lock on this side. And you're gonna get the whisk and the warranty, these 2 attachments, the booklet with some recipes in there, this thingy here, and then this is do this with one hand with holding the camera. Okay, so this is the attachment that goes, it's the splash guard, I guess, to keep, you know, contents from flying out of the bowl. So I'll be back after I get everything set up. Okay guys, so I put some water in this bowl too, and I tried to get it up, you know, pretty high so we could test out the splash guard and see how effective it is. So already we can see that this has the handle. The Classic doesn't have the handle on the bowl that I know of. I didn't see it, so it didn't come with a handle. So I'm just going to put this down, and then I'm going to attach the splash guard. That was pretty smooth and simple. You can move it all around, and this will help you to add ingredients as you mix. Okay. So we're going to start off with the whisk mix attachment, and I'm going to lock it in place, and we're going to test out the speeds and how they sound as we're mixing. Okay, let me just make sure that this is on good. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start off with stir like last time. This one is like a kind of a whining. Sounds like it's whining, right? I don't know. Okay. Now we're going to go up to 2. Now we'll go to 4. And we'll go to 6. Now, if we didn't have this splash guard, it would have made a big old mess. Wow. Go up to 8. And remember, I actually filled the water up higher than I did with the classic. And we're going to hit it up to 10. Oh, God. Okay, so now we know that we can't go up to 10. The splash guard is just there to keep, you know, to keep the, to keep it, the contents in as much as possible, but it's not a seal. So as you can see, there's a mess on the counter. It could not get up to 10. But I'm going to empty some of the water out so we can hear what it sounds at this, on the 10 speed. So hold tight. Let me just dump some of the water out into my flower pot. And I'll be okay, back. So I cleaned up the mess. And I want to show you how smooth it is to put the bowl back in. Locked it in place. So I poured out quite a bit of water. So now I took the splash guard off, and I'm going to try to get it up to 10 so we can hear how it sounds at full speed. Okay guys, so that's how it sounds. So now I'm going to, everything is really basically the same. It did sound a little different to me, and I know to me the splash guard did help some. And I could tell, like, if you were doing, like liquids, it would keep, the contents in there as long as you don't go all the way up to the top. Everything else seems to really be the same on it, except this has a handle on the bowl, and it's a bigger quart size, just by half. And I don't know, it just sounded different to me. But okay guys, so I'm gonna go to cutting, and I'm gonna come back with the KitchenAid Professional 600 series. Okay guys, one thing I forgot to mention about this mixer is that the fingerprints, because it's in the color red, you don't see the fingerprints as much as you did with the black one, the black finish. So even though these have the same glossy finish, you don't see the fingerprints as much as you did on the black color. So it kind of camouflages the fingerprints. And also I noticed this right here is, I think this is different. It seems like it's different. No, I guess it's the same. Okay, so this is not. It's the same. But yeah, so to me, I didn't see as many fingerprints. Okay, I just want to mention that. Okay, guys, next up is the KitchenAid Professional 600 series. I'll come back after I got it out the box. This is a heavy one. Okay, guys, so I'm back. And I got it out the box. It's pretty heavy. Very heavy, actually. This is the kind of machine that you just want to set it and don't move it no daggone more, because it is very heavy. Okay, so far, right off the bat, it's heavy. Okay. Let me see if I can, let me just move it. Okay, sorry, I just had to get readjusted. So I put some water in this bowl. These are the attachments that it comes with. Comes with the wire whisk, and this is really big, and it has to be bigger because the bowl size is bigger, which is 6 quarts, so you need a bigger whisk. This metal attachment to make bread, this one is huge. It looks so big. It's, well, I guess it has to be big. Everything has to be extra big because the bowl is bigger. And they're very heavy. And this one is the paddle. Okay. And it also comes with the splash guard. And of course you can use this hole to add ingredients. Comes with the manual and the warranty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on and attach this thing. So you're supposed to, let me see if I can, you're supposed to line it up this hole, and then let's do the other side. Okay, so then once you get both of them in, this side and this side, then you're supposed to come back here and you're supposed to push it down. And it locks in like that. Okay, so now that we have that, now we're going to add our whisk. Now, of course, if there was like some dough or something in there, I guess you wouldn't want to do it like that. You do it with before you put the bowl on. So now we're going to start off with, like before, we're going to do stir. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so I just had to go to cut real quick because that was a good safety feature, because it was already turned up to 10. I don't even know how it got turned up to 10 because I just took it out the box and I didn't touch anything. It was already to 10. And it didn't turn on, even though I had it plugged in and it was on 10. It did not start going, which is really cool because I thought it was broken, but in actuality, I guess that's a safety feature because I could have gotten hurt. But yeah, so that was cool. It was already up to 10, but it wasn't going. So that's pretty cool. All right, so as you can see here, is 6 quarts, 575 watts. I can already see fingerprints from this finish. This is the metallic gray or silver. What is it called? Pearl metallic. Pearl metallic, and you can already see the fingerprints. I mean, and it's only in certain lighting you'll see it, but again, the red seems to repel the fingerprints more than the gray and the black. So okay, so we're gonna get going. We have some water in here, and I didn't really fill it really, you know, high like last time, but I really just want to hear how it sounds, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go to stir. Oh, duh, I forgot the biggest and coolest feature is the handle. You're supposed to pull that up. See that? And you bring it up. And I'm assuming that this will go even though the bowl is lowered. So I'm going to do it with the bowl lowered and with the bowl lifted. All right, so here we go. This is stir. I'm wondering if I have it on because it seems to be scraping the bowl. But I guess that would be a good thing. Let's go to 2. You know what? Let me turn this off and see if I have this whisk on correctly, because it's scraping. Do I have it locked in correctly? Let's see. Okay, you put that in like that. Yeah, so it's locked in. All right, let's see. Okay, Here we go, guys. Skip the 2. Skip the 2. Let's go to 4. Like the head is moving around. To be honest, I don't know if I'd ever need to use it at the highest speed, which is 10. I don't think I'd ever need to go that high, but you know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to see how it goes with the with it lowered. So let's see. Okay, so it's not touching anything. So you have to raise the bowl. You can't. But you know what? Now let's see how it sounds now that I've lowered it. Let's see. Now when I raised the bowl and it was making that scraping sound, to me, I think that should be a good thing, because that means that maybe it's going to scrape the sides when you're cooking and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some cookies later on with the kids. And when I make the cookies, we'll be able to tell if okay, let me just try this with the splash guard. All right, so you know you got your and okay, so one thing I noticed too different about this one. On the other ones, you have to unscrew it and then the cap actually comes off and then you put your attachments in. But with this one, with the 600 series, this is just to tighten the attachment, but the little thingy flips up. So you don't have to take it off. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice looking machine. It's extremely heavy. I'm going to try to put it under my counter and see if it clears the counter. Like, you know, the cabinets. So I'm going to put it over on the other side and see how tall it is and see if it will fit under my cabinets without a problem. Because, you know, I'm right here out in the open, but what about if I want to store it, you know? So I'm going to bring it over to the other side. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it has cleared the cabinet. It's really tall. But being that you're not going to be tilting it back and forth, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about it being this tall. It clears it. Let me measure. Hold tight. So my cabinets are 18 inches tall. And so I would say that this stands about 16 inches. The Kitchenaid Professional 600 is 16 inches tall, and my cabinets are 18. So it just made it. So, like I said, you're not going to be tilting the head back. But I don't know, guys. I really feel like this one is, I mean, unless you're like a heavy baker or you're going to be cooking and using it every single day, you know, like a workhorse, I really don't think that I need the professional 600. I think I'd probably go with the Artisan. And I like the Artisan because it comes with the splash guard. And it comes in, you know, it has the nice colors and stuff. And if I probably get red because it would hide the fingerprints. I don't know. This just seems like more work to me. Even though I said I wouldn't really care too much for the tilt head. I was telling my mom, like, but this one seems like it's just a little bit more annoying than, and it's louder, I think. So I don't know. Let me set the camera down so I can get the bowl. Hold on. Let me get the bowl again. I don't know, because I feel like when I'm trying to put this on, I'm so used to just, you know, I have to keep remembering, oh, okay, you got to put the head on first, then you can add your bowl. And then if you have contents in it, ooh, see what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Nope. I really am surprised, but I like the tilt head better. I really do. I don't know. It's just too many steps. Look at this. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful machine, but it's just, like I said, there's one for everyone. And this one is more for a person who's going to be, I don't know, I just, I like the Artisan better. So, there you have it, guys. I hope I was of some help. Oh, and what I'll probably do is I'll make some bread with the Artisan. I don't want to use this. I really don't. Because if I'm not going to keep it, I'm not going to use this. The reason why I was going to make cookies and stuff with this was because I was thinking about keeping it. But I don't like it. So I'll make the cookies with the Artisan, not this one. Okay, guys. And it's in the middle with the power. This one is $5.75, did I say? And then the other one is like $3 something. I don't need this much power. Well, we're going to see when we bake them cookies and stuff, okay? And make some bread. All right, guys. Thanks. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. So, today I have decided that I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting for my carrot cake. So, I wanted to show you guys how the Kitchenaid whips up the cream cheese and, you know, the sugar and everything else that goes into the mix. So, first we're going to start out with 16 ounces of cream cheese. So, and I'm doing this with one hand, so excuse me if I'm taking a long time. So I'm going to dump that in there. Okay. And the recipe says to whip it until it is nice and soft. Nice and smooth, actually. And they say you want to start with room temperature cream cheese because it whips better. So I have it on 2. It's whipping up nice. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to scrape the sides and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I didn't actually have to scrape the bowl after all. And I figured I would wait because it's not that much. It's only 16 ounces of cream cheese. So now I'm just going to scrape it with you together. We're going to scrape it. Scrape it down a little bit. And then the recipe says to add a teaspoonful of vanilla. So hold on. It's really hard doing this by yourself. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then it says to add a half a cup of unsalted butter. So hold up, let me get that. Whew, okay, guys, that was a mess. That confectionery sugar is very messy. So I'll just recap on the recipe. So it calls for 16 ounces of cream cheese, which I whipped until it was nice and smooth, no lumps. Then it was called for a half a cup of unsalted butter, softened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2.5 cups of confectionery sugar. So, so now that I've added all my ingredients, I'm just gonna put that like that. Now I'm going to blend everything up. So let's see how it performs. Let me lock it. And I'm gonna put it on. Ooh. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! What? Guys, I just had to come back before I clean up this damn mess. You gotta put the shield on. The splash guard. If you're working with confectionery sugar, you have to put the goddamn splash guard on. I'm so annoyed. Yes. If you don't, woo. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think about putting it on, but I'll come back after it's finished mixing and show you the finished product. Oh, what a mess. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you something. So this is the finished product after I whipped up the cream cheese frosting, right? Now, while I was kind of cleaning everything up, I let the frosting sit, you know, and I was like, oh, it whipped up really nice. But look at what happened. I'm looking at the frosting, and the frosting is like this black color. And I'm like, I didn't put any food coloring in there, so why is the frosting turning black? Let me see if I can get a piece for you guys. Look at that. So the metal, obviously the metal, because when I scrape the side of the bowl, the metal's coming off into the frosting. Now, I cleaned the bowl very well before I used it, so I'm freaking wondering why the hell is that happening? That's so freaking weird. Like, look at that. Look at this right here. Like, this is a freaking, like, this literally looks like a piece of metal in the frosting. Look at that. Let me see if the camera can. I don't believe that.